Yo, it's your boy D Squared, aka the Grimy One, aka Nerd Incarnate, aka the King of the Otakus, alright? I just want to get into something real quick. A lot of things are happening now in Hollywood, a lot of things are happening across the world where they're changing origin stories, okay? This video right here is going to be for the nerds, the geeks, and everybody else who wants to get pissed at us for having our opinions, right? Like, the fact that they're changing Johnny Storm into a black guy, Michael J, whatever his name is, I don't even fucking care what his name is. Fact is, or E. Johnson, whatever. Anywho, we aren't mad at the fact that the character is black. It's not the race. The new Ghostbusters movie coming out, we're not mad that they're gonna be women. What it is we're mad that it's not the same as the original story. We're mad that you're remaking these things in regards to no origin story that's already been created in the comic version. We're mad because you're changing shit just to change shit and be assholes about it. You don't even give it a significant reason as to why. You don't explain it. We're mad at, not even saying we're mad at change. We're mad at the lack of authenticity. And you're like, how can you be authentic with the comic? Well, frankly, if you have four white characters in the movie. You know, there are black superheroes. You can have black people in superhero movies. There's nothing about being black people in superhero movies. But like, hey, you know, would you want to see a white Black Panther? Like, saying he's from South Africa or some bullshit? Nobody wants that shit. So why can't we be mad when the black person is put into a white character role? And I say this as a black man. I say this more importantly as a geek. And my thing is really more so Asian stuff. So like, you know, that new Dragon Balls, or at this point old Dragon Ball Z movie where fucking Goku's a white guy pissed me the fuck off. For multiple reasons, man. You know, Chow Yun Fat, you're an asshole for agreeing to do that film. Just, you are. You're disappointed to all of us who were once fans, and if you're still a fan of him, you're more of an asshole than Chow Yun Fat himself. Just saying. Anywho, this is what we're mad about, alright? So, for all the people who are making movies in regards to superheroes, you know, anime characters and whatnot, let's just keep shit real. Like, do it as the story once said. If you want to, you know, do something different with Spider-Man, right? We've had a Miles Morales. We've had a black Spanish whatever. I would love to see Childish Gambino as a Spider-Man. But the reason why we're fine with this as opposed to the general white Peter Parker is because there has been a comic version of a different universe, and we understand different universes. This is the one thing too. We have different universes. It's not just the one. It's not just the two. I mean, DC, whatever. I mean, the new, what was it? The new 57, 47, whatever it was, after the Flashpoint Chronicles, like, hey, if you want to do shit after that, you want to do stuff after the Darkest Night with the Green Lantern Corps and the Black Lantern Corps and all that, we'll love it. Why? Because now in the comic version, what we call the true origin, what we call the like Bible of the series, you know, whatever the comics do, regardless of it, we don't even always like the comic change, but if there is a comic version of it, a manga version of it, hell, sometimes we'll settle for an anime or cartoon version even, but something that's already been previously established and related to the animated, cartoon, colorful, non-human form version of it, and then you make a human version based off of one of those, we'll accept it. We may not like it, but we'll accept it. You won't get the same feedback uproar that you've been getting Hollywood. You won't. Because we just gonna have to accept it because, hey, we're deriving it off of something else that someone else created. Fuck it if you care. Right? Now, I personally, the female Ghostbusters thing, while I don't really like it myself, is it because there were four guys beforehand? I don't really like it because I like the old cartoon where there was two Ghostbuster guys, the female reporter who went with them on all their cases, and it was great. I thought that was hilarious and it was funny. They had a really good moments, like Ghostbusters comedy type thing. So that just have four dudes. It was a good movie, whatever. I like the cartoon version better. Having four women, we haven't seen it yet. Could be hilarious, but I'm not the hugest fan of it. Just to be honest, just to be straight up honest, and it's not because it's women. I wasn't the hugest fan of the four guys because I just thought the cartoon version was superior. That's me. And a lot of people are going to agree with me, and this is what I love about geekdom. We're all going to fight about which version is better, but we all accept the version as is. It just is. Same thing with this black guy as Johnny Storm. I'm not for it at all. Like, at all. I'm not for it. The brother and sister who are white in the Midwest, part of a space project. I mean, black guy space project. Black people wanting to go to space. One thing I can say about my people in general, 9 out of 10 times, we do have our exceptions. But we like to just keep our feet on the ground. We don't always like to go too far. We stay in our comfort zone. And not because it's always comfortable, because we know it's safe and there won't be white people trying to kill us. So I don't want to go to space with a couple of them that I, whatever, to try to launch myself out there. Second guess that just a little bit. And at the same time, just Johnny Storm's always been white, and that's my thing. He's always been white. You want to put black people in movies again? Put them in their fucking roles. Hell, invent a new goddamn hero. That would spark an uproar too, to be honest with you, because it's like, you can make a new. Right, you're not Stan Lee, but Stan Lee delves and does new things all the time. If you wanted to make a whole new hero in Hollywood and make that a black person or a Spanish person or whatever person you want, guy or girl, no one's gonna question you for it. It's a new creative idea. And we want to, at that point, you have a lot more to prove. You're not gonna make money just off of the name, and that's why you don't want to do it. But stop changing roles, dude. Just all of Hollywood. Stop changing it. Keep it as close to the comic and animated versions as you can. Because a lot of your switches and shit, you're just gonna piss us off. And the worst part is that geeks, for you guys, if you're really pissed off, instead of going to see it and give it a chance, boycotted it. Like, Hollywood's not gonna learn until we boycott them. We don't like the idea for Star Trek, let's not fucking see Star Trek. We don't like the idea for Ghostbusters, let's not see Ghostbusters. They do what they do, and we're gonna pay them anyway just for the name. So how about we stop giving them our money? In Hollywood, if we do that, maybe you'll learn something. But my recommendation is, just learn something. We